As long as I don't have enough stuff to deal with, I get a text from Rob. Oh, God.
No.
It's like I don't pay him enough money.
LOL.
Text right here.
WTF, our man.
And by the way, I have to threaten both him and Tony to get him to work.
You have to threaten
It's
him?
absolutely not true.
Oh, yeah, it is true.
No, it's not.
Of course it's true, you fat lion bastard.
Well, no, you old skanky son of a bitch.
Ooh, a lot for
Old
a text.
skanky son of a bitch.
Yeah. SOB, LOL.
Feeling pretty confident, are we?
Yeah, so.
Well, they have an opening over there with Opie and Jim Norton?
No.
He said, can you please plug my gig on March 5th? We need some help.
Well, you're adding a little bit of, character to it.
What was the text?
No, I can't.
Did you put a smiley face on it?
Well, let me ask you this question.
Oh, I was smiling.
What is stopping you from promoting it? What have I...
Because you're just a taker. You're phony. You're a weasel. Mm-hmm. That's why that character you play in A Good Wife is there's not having to stretch any acting muscles there. It's just because that's exactly the character you play in A Good Wife is exactly who you are. A backstabbing lion weasel. Phony. Oh. You're a great person, a wonderful person, actually.
So good. I'm a backstabbing weasel,
no,
but it doesn't make me a bad person.
You're a sniveling, ungrateful weasel.
Makes sense.
Like Bo Dietl, honest to God, you know what he did yesterday?
What?
I mean, he's the biggest. I've never dealt with anybody like this. So I guess friends of his say, how can we go on Imus because he makes fun of you and hangs up on you and he complains about it? Then don't be on. Are you kidding me? And everybody makes fun of me, and everybody says horrible things about me, including him, by the way, a fat-necked, stupid little moron.
Which you encourage.
But you're a good person.
Which I'm happy. I don't mind.
Right. Well,
but Bo really is. I mean, for a guy supposed to be a tough guy, he's just a pansy. My friends say you make fun of me. You're disrespectful. Shut up, you fat little meathead. Well, that's a little harsh.
A little bit.
Of course, I'm here, too, where you can't get a hold of me.
Yeah, exactly. Behind the gate.
Beat me up. So, plus I could see him on my phone app here.
Right. At his apartment up there.
Yeah, I ought to do that, too. So, yeah. I mean, he whines, and Rob, they both whine.
I did not whine. I asked simply for you to help support the date on March 5th at the Music Hall in Tarrytown.
Tarrytown, yeah.
Why should I?
Well, because it makes you look good, exactly.
How does it make me look good? Well, what does
if there's nobody in the room,
I don't care.
And I'm assessing.
Yeah, you look like
people. What are the people going to think?
You look like Jeb Bush.
He's got no juice.
Whenever it's filled, you look like Trump.
I'm out there just trying to make you look good. That's my sole purpose. You and the
Bartletts.
Yeah.
God knows what kind of show that is. What do the Bartletts do?
They perform girl group music at the beginning of the show to open it, and then they come back later and we do.
Why do we need girl group songs?
Because it's the demographic that we appeal to, and it's great music, and they're fun. And
how old are the people there? My age?
Well, and younger. They're not all from The Walking Dead. They're
What's the average age of people who come to your stupid shows?
Some can't walk.
The average age.
I don't know. Let me check my stats.
Did you ever look at the audience?
Right,
I do look at the audience.
Can you tell?
It's a mixture.
I'll come up and do an exit poll.
It's a mixture. I don't know what percentage there are, but there are people from their 20s all the way to their 70s.
Wait,
all of the rascal scooters
Frank
are new,
Lutz is here.
Why, Frank Lutz?
Let's get a poll.
This guy's without his hair.
Frank, what? How old are you?
Yeah, exactly. He's a focus group at Rob's show.
When did you first see Rob?
How did it make you feel to see Rob?
What time does this show start?
It's 8 p.m. on March 5th at the Music Hall in Tarrytown.
It's a Saturday night, March 5th.
Yes.
At the Music Hall in Tarrytown. It's 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Isn't that a little late for some of these people?
No.
Taking a chance to have dinner.
What time do they have dinner? Around 5?
Get the early bird at Denny's.
Over at Denny's, yeah.
4:30.
Hey, come on.
So Rob Bartlett and the Bartletts. Are these the same fat ones you used to have?
No, they're all new Bartletts.
Well, they are.
Right.
How many of them are there?
4.
I have a sneaky feeling that we may be falling a little behind this hour, but I just...
Why do you have to have them? Do you have to pay them less than you had to pay Tony?
Yes.
When did you first fall behind?
Or did you and Tony just split the deal?
No. Tony's going to be. We're going to be doing a show up at the music hall in.
Well, why isn't Tony involved in this one?
He didn't want to be.
Where's
What?
Fred Lutz?
He didn't want to be. He wanted to wait for the one we're doing up in New Hampshire.
That's a. See, there's another vicious phony lie.
It's not a vicious phony lie.
But Tony didn't want to make any money. Is that right, Tony?
Oh, God.
I didn't even know we were doing Charlie
So there you go. There you go. Con will do some news quickly, just headlines, and then we'll do
Hurry the hell up.
sports headlines, and then a briefing, and then we'll be on.
All right, so Donald Trump